So I am a content creator on Hypixel Skyblock, and I pretty much have one or two issues with the way things are dealt with from the Hypixel Skyblock community, or devs, whatever you want to call it. And I just want to kind of voice them today, and hopefully we can use this video to show people that, you know, the smaller creators deserve a little bit of love. In my opinion, essentially, Hypixel needs to change the YouTube rank or role or whatever it's called. And first of all, it needs to be changed to a creator rank, and secondly, the requirements for it also need to change. I'm not doing this because I want Hypixel to just give me the role right now. I don't think I deserve it yet. I feel like I've got a long way to go before I get it. That's not necessarily the point. But for those that aren't aware, I am a relatively decent sized creator. If you tally up all my profiles, I have over 15,000 followers on all of them. So, which I think is pretty good in terms of an up and coming creator. Now, as I said, the role needs to be changed to a creator role because when this was made, I think YouTube was the biggest thing at the time. So it makes sense that it's a YouTube role or a YouTube rank. So much has changed since then. And nowadays, especially with the rise of TikTok, we're going to be seeing some really big creators come through that social media platform. I think that rank needs to be adjusted. Take me, for example. That is my biggest platform. I have over 8,000 followers on there. And I don't think TikTok is one of the things that you can even qualify for a YouTube rank. And by the way, guys, if you do want to ever see me or anyone streaming, I'm going to put on the screen right now a bunch of people. I'll also link them in the description down below. Now, this is not every single Skyblock streamer. There are so many more. Go check all of these guys out. They're absolutely awesome. Show them some love. I'm sure one of these guys is going to fit your vibe and definitely be someone that you end up watching in general. But let's just really quickly go over the requirements for a creator role. And we can get into like the nitty gritty and all that stuff as well. So all these creators are all relatively decent sized creators. I would say we are pretty much some of the backbone of the Hypixel community. We are definitely a good part of it. You know what I mean? Like pulling in anywhere from, you know, 15 to 50 viewers consistently on streams, whether that be on TikTok, whether that be on Twitch, whether that be on YouTube. Some of us are also posting content as well on YouTube or posting daily TikToks or whatever it may be. We're all in the Hypixel community and we're all pulling quite a lot of people and consistently bringing people to the platform. The amount of messages I get personally from people saying, yo, bro, I never played Hypixel before and I play it now and I absolutely love it. By the way, sorry if I've made you do an Iron Man. Good luck for the next 3-4 years of your life. But my point is that we're all bringing in people, or at least keeping people to a consistent degree in the game. First of all, Hypixel's content recently has been a bit lackluster, but that's something I can get into a little later or a different video. I don't really want to like slew Hypixel too much. I do enjoy the game. I do find that it is hard to play at times because it is just so samey and similar, and the grinds take too long, or it's gone more one direction than the other. So it becomes hard to be diverse or do other things, and you can get bored relatively easy. I'll be honest, it's more late game that you have that much of an issue. And as a creator, it is harder to grow with this sort of stuff. So it does all tie in, but we'll get into that in another video if it's necessary. I don't want to slew Hypixel too much. I do enjoy and I do love the game. But yeah, there are a few problems that I hope within the next coming weeks and months that are fixed. That's all I'm going to say. But let's quickly take a look at the Hypixel support creator program and requirements. This was updated 4 days ago at time of recording. And essentially the main thing is a YouTube rank, which I think should be changed to a creator rank. Yes, back in the day, YouTube was the biggest thing. But now I think there's so many more platforms. Twitch is kind of dead in the water to a degree. It's really hard to grow on Twitch. Twitch is more of a growth asset from other things. So if your YouTube, if your TikTok's bigger, then Twitch is more of like okay, you'll benefit from that respect, but you can grow a little bit on Twitch, but it's not the best. I'm sure you guys have heard. But requirements for YouTube channels: you need 30,000 or more subscribers, and that's if you're doing Minecraft stuff. If you're doing other stuff, then you need 100,000 basically. But they ask that you still focus on Minecraft content. They want you to get 1,000 views on all these videos. Now, realistically, if you've got 30k subscribers, you're probably hitting 1,000 views. I pretty much quite consistently hit the 1,000 views and more. I'm at like 3,600, so that's not necessarily too much of an issue. The only thing is with the YouTube thing is it's hard to grow on YouTube. As I touched on a minute ago, it's harder to grow because there's less to do. and you have to do stuff that is crazy outside the box, or just jump on the bandwagon and do updates, which anyone can do, and you might have a different take on someone, so it's great to get your opinion out there. But there's already people you go to for the updates, there's already a monopoly on them, so it's kind of hard to grow in that sense. So even stuff like YouTube Shorts, which is kind of similar to the realm of TikTok. I mean, YouTube Shorts and Stream, I would say, are very similar to TikTok. It says you're not eligible to receive the YouTube rank. They supplement in the form of long form content. So that's basically where they're coming from in that sense. And I get it, don't get me wrong. They want people with YouTube rank to promote the server, and I get that. But as I said earlier, people don't understand is us creators, and I've listed quite a few of us here, we're all pulling in anywhere, as I said, from 15 to 50 people consistently every day, and not every one of those is going to be the same person as the day before or the day after. And you do get new people in. We are bringing new people in. I genuinely feel like I've brought in a couple hundred people to Hypixel Skyblock, and that's just myself. So if there's a couple of us doing that, that's pretty nuts in my opinion. Now, as we scroll down, you'll see requirements for streamers. So this is more on the realm of what we're doing. You'll find more people are streamers nowadays than they are content creators themselves. Apart from me and maybe one or two others, I don't actually know, or I'm not fully aware of. I am sorry if you're one of these creators and I've just absolutely said you don't do this, but I'm not fully aware of anyone else that actually posts everywhere. Most people are either streaming on TikTok, posting on TikTok, or posting on YouTube, or streaming on Twitch, or they're either one or two of the three, not all of them. I'm one of the few that does everything. So I will post on YouTube, I will post on TikTok, I will stream on TikTok, and I will stream on Twitch. Like, so I'm for this, but I also could essentially apply for this as well if I really wanted to, if my YouTube channel blew up and I got 30k. Now, for me specifically, for the long form content, I don't think 30k is too much of a bad thing to go for. It could be brought down a little bit, but as I said, with the way Hypixel is, it's harder to grow, but it doesn't mean you can't grow. I personally think this should be probably around maybe 20, 25. I don't think this needs to come back down too much if you're going just for YouTube videos. But this is where it gets different, because streamers need 30k or more followers. Now, let me give you a little bit of insight to my channels. My Twitch is at around 5k followers. My YouTube is at 3.6, as I said earlier. And my YouTube, I've gone from 1 to 3.6 this year. So I've almost doubled or something on YouTube alone. My Twitch, I've gained about 1,000 this year. It is crazy hard to stream on Twitch and get 30k followers without already having a huge follower base elsewhere, which means you're probably already going to have the 30k for YouTube, which means you're already going to have the role. Now, I do believe, as I said, that they're more focused on the YouTube streamers when it comes to streamers, even though it says sites such as Twitch, they've just copied and pasted the 30k. If you have 30k followers on Twitch, the likelihood is you're pulling in probably hundreds of viewers, not 50. 50 concurrent viewers. People in the list that I've described can sometimes get that. Okay, yes, we're more on the anywhere from like 20 to 35, 40 mark, but 50 concurrent viewers is genuinely more of a 5-10k Twitch followers, and I do feel like this whole area here needs to be changed. One of the biggest things that needs to be changed is it needs to adapt for TikTok. Now, this was updated 4 days ago, so you can't say that it's been ages since it's been changed. But TikTok, one of, if not the biggest platform in the world right now, and streamers such as myself are popping up on there every single day. I've really been focusing on TikTok this year, and it has been such a great tool for growth, and it's been such a great tool for just getting my name out there. So much so that at this point in time, I'm currently known as the TikTok guy, like the TikTok Hypixel guy. Like, that's genuinely what I'm known as. So I feel like there needs to be a TikTok rank, and also this all needs to be changed. If you were to ask me right now, I think this needs to be more of a 20, maybe 15k mark. Realistically, if you're at 15 or 20k, you've probably got some skin in the game, and you're you're doing relatively well, and you're going to be hitting around the 50 concurrent viewers or more. Now, I know I've rambled on a lot there, and I just want to say I'm sorry, and I don't want to seem like I'm complaining too much, but this is just one thing for me that needs to be changed within the Hypixel world now. I seriously think they need to start adapting and bringing in these newer sort of cultures to some degree, because of the fact that things are changing and the way the world works is changing, and you know, nothing's just exclusive to YouTube anymore. TikTok itself is such a good tool for growth and a search engine and things like that, and I feel like this video will hopefully get to someone and they can see it and go, yeah, do you know what, maybe we'll make a TikTok rank, and maybe we will adjust the things that you need from it, because I feel like a lot of the people that I've said in this video deserve a creator role and a rank, and you know, deserve a little bit of that credit, because not only are they doing it every day, but if they're people like me right now, I work 48 to 60 hours a week, and then I do pretty much the same on social media as well. So I feel like I am non-stop grinding, and especially, you know, whilst grinding a lot of Hypixel content, I feel like there should be a bit more of a reward that's actually a bit more realistic to obtain. Everything on this game seems to be tailored towards people that already have it. This game at the moment, for me, staying up and coming, having over 15k followers in total is like kind of crazy to me. I feel like I'm relatively established. I feel like, you know, it's only going up, it's doing well. People enjoy the stuff, obviously, otherwise I would get 0 views. But there are a lot of people that do this alongside a job, or do this alongside so many other things, and not that their personal life is anything to take into consideration when it comes to making something on the platform. But what you've got to understand is a lot of these people are consistently doing Hypixel content in some way, whether it's streams, whether it's clips, whether it's long form videos, and they've built up a couple thousand followers and a good little community behind them. And I seriously think that the creator role needs to be implemented. The way things are done in Hypixel needs to be changed a little bit, because nowadays it's becoming harder and harder to become someone as a Hypixel content creator, because it seems like you get to a certain point and then you kind of just get stuck and you plateau, because any sort of growth or ideas or anything like that gets taken out of your hands, because there's already people that do it. There's already a monopoly on the top tier stuff, and you already go to the same people for the same videos and the new updates and things like that. And that's fair. That is what it is. It's the game. But I feel like the game needs more content. I hope in the next few months that the game changes that. And I also hope that this video gets to someone in Hypixel and gets to a dev, and they understand it and they realize that, especially for like TikTok, that's something I can vouch for, because that's, you know, where I have my biggest following. I seriously feel like there needs to be some sort of recognition for that platform, and I feel like the requirements need to be changed. But lastly, what do you guys think? As viewers, what do you guys think? Because it's all well and good me as a content creator who's got a little bit of a different perspective on this, who's a little hard done by the fact that, oh, it's not going to me. Like, I get that. It sounds like I'm complaining, but I just want things to be realistic. I want things to be fair. I want things to be also obtainable. You know, like, it's not saying that 30k is an impossible number to get on YouTube. You know, I could post a video tomorrow that blows up and then I have it. But it's harder to post those videos on Hypixel because a lot of things have already been done. But I do want to know what you guys think. I want to know if you guys feel like it should be a creator role, not a YouTube role. Or should there be YouTube, Twitch, TikTok? Should there, like, what do you guys think? Do you think the requirements are a little high? Do you think people such as myself or anyone else that I've mentioned in this video should have the rank? Let me know. And also, get this video out. Share this video. Show people on the platform. Talk to them. If you know anyone that knows anyone, get this video out, because all of us creators feel very similar, and I don't want to speak specifically on anyone's behalf, but I know generally that a lot of us feel similar ways. And also, if you guys want me to talk about how I feel in terms of the state of Hypixel right now and the content situation, let me know and I will make a video on that. I've got some perspectives of some creators, and I will make a video on that if you guys want to see it. If you don't, it's fine, I won't. But I feel like Hypixel needs to change. It needs to add these creator roles. It needs to adjust the requirements because of the way the game is right now. And yeah, I think it needs to acknowledge a lot of these creators that are up and coming and that are doing really well. So anyway, guys, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys watching, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day soon. If you ever want to check out a stream or any of my friends, all links are down below. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon, and bye-bye.